Today I am going to be sharing my top shampoos for oily roots. I get very oily roots. My hair is perimenopausal, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing you shampoos that I've road tested and that I think really work well for oily rooted hair. Welcome back to Selfcare Karen. It is lovely to have you here. Selfcare Karen is all about empowering busy women to feel their best and give their best. I'm here on YouTube. I do beauty product reviews at least once a week, often more often than that. I also have a really extensive library of both guided meditations, and I'll link the playlist to my guided meditations here, and also an extensive library of EFT, that's emotional freedom techniques, tap along sequences. And again, I have a playlist, so I will link that playlist here. But today we are here to talk about oily shampoo and the ones that I consider the best. If you want to know more about me and my brand, then please just take a look at the video description. You'll find links to my mailing list. If you do sign up, you get three free freebies. Oh my God, I can't say that. Anyway, you get 3 different downloads for free if you sign up to my mailing list. And I send out an email once every 2 weeks. So don't bombard you with emails, but just sharing self-care tips and discounts and things like that. I also have an online shop, and I am an Amazon associate, which means that if you do use any of my affiliate links, and there will be affiliate links in the video description, I may earn a small commission. I plow that commission back into this channel, being able to continue to provide content for you. I also have 3 Amazon storefronts, one for the USA, one for the UK, and one for Australia, where I've got lots and lots of different video reviews. So again, if you're looking or thinking to buy something, it might be worthwhile checking out what I've got on those storefronts. So, oily hair shampoo. I feel like it's become a bit taboo to have oily hair, greasy hair. I feel like there isn't that much effort made by providers or manufacturers of hair care products to cater particularly for people like me that have got oily roots and dry ends. And my dry ends come about predominantly, I think, from the fact that I regularly dye my hair. So I'm kind of over processing my hair. I don't bleach my hair, which obviously can be quite damaging. But I do dye it its natural color, which is dark brown. Sometimes I'm experiment a bit with the color, go a bit lighter, but always in the brown range. I'm not going blonde or anything. And yeah, so I feel like producers of shampoo and conditioners really focus on other types of hair, but every now and again I find something that I think is really good. I have done loads of different videos of shampoos and conditioners and other things that I've tried out, and some I will mention today. But if you want to know more about the kind of videos I've done on the subject of hair care, so not only shampoos and conditioners and other kind of hair care treatments, but also hair dyes, then please check out my hair care playlist, which is up here. I've got lots and lots of videos now just focusing on hair. So as I said, I've been trying over the, gosh, I'd say that all the time I've been having the channel, even before, just trying to find shampoos and conditioners. But today's video is really about shampoos that work for my oily roots. And my oily roots come about, I think, from 2 things. One, I do think that I produce an excess of sebum, and that produces kind of the oily, greasy hair. I normally wash my hair now. I used to wash my hair every day, but I wash my hair now one day yes, one day no, one day yes, one day no. The second day I really can tell that I haven't washed my hair, but I've managed to find ways to handle that and get through it, because I don't want to be washing my hair that frequently, particularly when the most kind of vulnerable that your hair will be is when it's wet. So I'm trying to like minimize that exposure, but I can't go beyond the one day yes, one day no. I just haven't been able to get there. So excess sebum. But the other thing is that I think I sweat a lot, and I sweat a lot through my head. So if I do any kind of, not even gentle walking, I will get damp roots, and that's sweat. That's not like anything else, right? So, and that of course causes issues in the way that it looks, the way that it feels, and all of that. Anyway, today I'm going to be talking to you about specifically five shampoos, but along the way I'll probably mention a couple of others that for whatever reason don't make it into this top five. Yeah, so maybe starting off there is one shampoo that is I think it's fairly new, maybe in the last sort of 18 months. L'Oreal Elvive Hydra Pure. There's a shampoo, conditioner, and there's more to that range. I did a specific video on that duo, and I will link that video up here. But that shampoo does not feature in this top five. So whilst people do recommend it for oily hair, I actually do not think it works great on my hair. So I'm not even gonna, it's not in my top five. And yeah, and the number one spot is still sort of a little bit in question, but we'll get to that when I get there. So without further ado, in number five, in the fifth spot, sort of the bottom of my list, is the Aveeno apple cider vinegar blend. I did a specific video on this. This is highly recommended by a lady on TikTok called Mary. She's a professional hairdresser, and I do watch her videos from time to time on TikTok. But whilst I didn't heavily dislike this shampoo, I don't think it's the best of what I've tried. If you want to see my deep dive video, I will link that video up here so you can just take a look at this video. Now, it is said that this is a dupe for the Ouai Detox Shampoo, okay, which is a cult product. I would say they both have got apple cider vinegar in them. However, I would say they are not alike. They're not alike in the consistency or in how they feel on the hair. And actually, in at number 4 is this shampoo. Originally, when I was kind of planning this video, I thought it would be way higher in the list, but I've had longer trying this shampoo out, and since I first started thinking about this video. And I have to say that whilst I think this is an absolutely fantastic shampoo for when you have a build-up of product on your hair, which I don't really get very much, because I try and minimize how much product I put on my hair. This is really, I think, fabulous for that. However, I used it this morning, and I was just like really thinking as I was using it, what am I going to say about this? Once it does definitely clarify your hair, it gets rid of everything. It gets rid of the grease, but it gets rid of the oil, it gets rid of the product buildup, but it does kind of leave your hair feeling quite dry and straw-like. So I don't think this is ideal to be the regular shampoo. I do enjoy using it, and I will continue to use this up. Must say, this bottle this is their travel size, by the way. You can get larger sizes, but I just got the travel size to try it out, because this is kind of more than budget. This is, high end, if you like, in terms of shampoo cost. You can't refill this bottle, which is, well, at least I can't find a way to. So this is single-use plastic, and that is something that I really am trying to not be a part of, because there are so many alternatives these days. They don't need to be doing that, so that's a bit annoying. Also, this is highly fragranced. It is fragranced with their Melrose Place scent. So the Ouai products are I think, all fragranced, and they have different scents in them. This is the Melrose Place scent, which apparently smells like our signature Melrose Place scent, which contains notes of jasmine, white musk, bergamot, sandalwood, and pink peppercorn. Now, when I use this, I do get kind of a flashback, you know how scents can evoke kind of memories and what have you, but I can't quite place what it's reminding me of. What I ultimately have landed on is that this is a smell that I smelt back in the 90s. I'm 50, right? So I was kind of late teens towards the end of the 90s. And yeah, I don't know if maybe it's the white musk, it's something from the Body Shop, but anyway, it is evocative to me, but I can't quite place what it reminds me of. But I think somewhere the late 90s, this combination of smell, this smell was kind of out there, and there were lots of fragrances that smelled like that. Anyway, so this is number 4 in my top 5. I do like it, but for me, it's not for every wash. This is more like once a month or so, because I do find it a little bit too stripping. Okay, so in number 3 on my list, it is actually a shampoo that I do not have an empty for or the bottle for. I don't have it right now in my routine. And again, with this one, I was trying to work out, do I make it number 2 or do I make it number 3? But because memory is not often my friend, I'm going to err on the side of caution and give it a lower number than maybe what it deserves, and that is the Timotei Purifying Shampoo. Again, I did a video on Timotei a while back. I will link that video where I talk about the shampoo, the conditioner, and then there's a hair mask as well that I tried out, so I'll link that up here. But I really liked that Timotei shampoo. It was non-stripping. It smelled blooming amazing. It smells of the Body Shop Fuji or the Bulgari green tea fragrance. It is so lovely. It really gets rid of the grease and the buildup and clarifies, but does not strip at all. So I love that shampoo, and it was really inexpensive. However, I have found that it's getting harder and harder to find. So, Timotei got relaunched. I don't think that relaunch was particularly successful, which makes me sad, because again, Timotei was so in vogue when I was growing up. There was that advert with that lady with the blonde hair and everything, and obviously this is not that. This shampoo is not that one, and I kind of wish they would bring back the old formula, actually, see what it's like today. But I loved the purifying shampoo. It was the green tea one. So yeah, that was in number 3. Could have been number 2, but I've given it a number 3 just to err on the side of caution. So again, really struggling to place 2 and to place 1, but I've finally decided how my order is, and of course I reserve the right to change my order at any time and to introduce new products as I find new ones. But in number 2 is this Tresemme Replenish and Cleanse Shampoo. It's a massive bottle. This was so inexpensive. I think this cost me £2. I mean, it was so inexpensive. And actually, I was just updating some of my video thumbnails, and I saw that I did a video on a Tresemme shampoo, conditioner and scalp scrub a while back, which was their purifying or hydrate and purify and hydrate range, and which is now no longer available. I mean, I think these brands, they chop and change so much that I guess they're experimenting and stuff, and if something doesn't if something doesn't sell, then they discontinue it and launch something new. But if you want to see that video, then you can check it out here. But this, I've completely forgot that I tried that, and so I bought this thinking, I haven't tried Tresemme I haven't used Tresemme for ages. This looks like it might be good for oily roots hair. It definitely is. This is really nice to use. My son loves it as well. He says it smells really nice. It smells kind of appley. Yeah, it is a really nice smell. It's really soft when you use it. It doesn't feel stripping. It rinses out well and easily. It gets a good lather up. You don't have to use it twice to get your hair clean. And as I said, it is really good value for money. I was kind of thinking of putting it in the number 1 spot. And the reason I haven't is because I've not used it for long enough to really decide if it deserves the #1 spot. So I'm giving the #1 spot to a shampoo that I've been using for quite some time, on and off. I used it a lot repeatedly, and then I've been chopping and changing with other ones, but so you can see the bottle's not quite empty. But in the #1 spot, and apologies, I missed doing the drum roll there, but in the #1 spot we have got Head and Shoulders Deep Cleanse Oil Control with Citrus. And I bought this because someone said that this is a potential dupe for the Aveeno, although obviously this has not got any apple cider vinegar. This is like, it smells of a mixture of mandarin, lemon, lime, that kind of a smell. So I don't think they're dupes, but I turned out preferring this so much more than the Aveeno. This is lovely on the hair. It smells nice, it gives a good lather, it doesn't strip, it gets rid of the grease, the oil that you've got going on. And yeah, and it's inexpensive too. Good, great value for money. I don't know about the dandruff. I don't have dandruff, but you know what their advert is. Oh, I didn't know you had dandruff. I don't. You know, that's kind of the tagline that they have on their adverts, or at least what I remember. But this really has worked well for me, and I'm just so glad that I found this, because it's, as I said, it's inexpensive and it really does a treat. And maybe just to say, for all of these shampoos, I've kind of broken away from using the corresponding conditioner. For the conditioner, I'm using different things, and I have got lots of different conditioners at the moment on the go because of just all these videos that I've been doing, all these experiments for hair products. So that's one thing. I think, don't feel like you have to use the conditioner that goes with the shampoo. Find a conditioner that works for your hair type, just like you should find a shampoo that works for your hair type. That's one thing. And the other thing is, people say that the apple cider vinegar can be stripping if you use hair colour. I haven't actually found that to be the case, not with the Aveeno and not with the Ouai, and not really with any of these shampoos. My hair does get dyed frequently, but that's more to do with the fact that I get the root regrowth happening, and so I feel like I need to do my roots again. In terms of, just briefly to talk about the conditioner. So today I said I used the Ouai shampoo. I just wanted to refresh my memory on using that before I film this video. And then I'm trying out K18 leave-in hair mask. So that will be a video coming soon. So I'm really excited about that, because that's kind of like one of these people that are raving about, a product that people are raving about. And then after I waited the time for that, I applied the Pureology Colour Fanatic leave-in conditioner, which I like and I've spoken about before. And then just before filming, because I felt like my hair looked a bit wild, it was like really poofy, I used this Pantene Instant Frizz Tamer on my hair, which I think sadly is being discontinued, but you can still just find it on Amazon, but also in other shops. But I think that they're moving this off, and they're bringing in something new, or they've already brought in something new, and they're just selling off what they've got left of this product, which is such a shame, because I really like this. It just instantly brings order to my hair and makes me feel more pulled together. So yeah, I really hope they don't discontinue it. That said, I've had this for ages and I've still got loads left, because you really don't use very much when you apply it. So there you have it. Those were, I would say, my best shampoos for oily hair. I would love to hear from you if you use any of these, if you've got any other recommendations. I don't mind updating my top 5. I'm not precious about it, but I did think it would be helpful to have some kind of a countdown. And also let me know if there's any kind of other hair care products that you would like me to do a video on, or indeed any other beauty products that you would like me to do a video on. I love hearing your suggestions, and I often include them in my planning for the videos that I come up with. So with that, I think all I've got left to say is, remember, you are in perfect time. See you soon.